So we're currently in the car on our way to our ultrasound appointment. I got my blood drawn this morning, so we'll get that result this afternoon, my 6th beta. Currently trying to stay calm. My anxiety keeps creeping in, and even when I'm talking now, my stomach's doing flips. We're staying hopeful. Obviously it's a good sign that the numbers keep increasing. It has been increasing slowly, and so obviously we're both feeling a bit anxious. If my calculations are correct and I did ovulate around day 18, I'd be 5 weeks, 4 days today. So we're not expecting to see a heartbeat or anything today. It's obviously too early, and I may even be earlier than that if I ovulated later than I thought. So we're just, I guess, with this appointment, hoping we see a yolk sac in the correct position. We're hoping it's not an ectopic, and I don't know, we're just praying for good news. I dislike ultrasounds immensely. I've had very bad experiences. The ultrasound, you know, when you see your baby on the screen and there's no heartbeat anymore, it's happened more than once to us, and it's scarred me. I don't like ultrasounds. I mean, praying one day when we get further along in hopefully this pregnancy, I'll look forward to them more, but it's tricky. I do look forward to them when I'm pregnant, but
at the start, when we had our first ultrasound, that was great.
Earlier this year we saw and heard the heartbeat 3 or 4 times. That was amazing.
You know, try not to think about the worst case scenario, but in the back of your mind, especially today, we don't know what's going on.
Our experiences have been bad in the past, so we are guarded.
But hopeful and positive.
But hopeful and positive, yes.
Both.
Yes, both. It's a tricky balance, but we are definitely enjoying this moment. Right now I am pregnant. My numbers keep rising. There's a lot of positives, and we are so grateful. I'm assuming I won't get the results for my beta until this afternoon, later on. But yeah, we're hoping to see something today in the right spot. I don't think we'll record the ultrasound. I mean, if there's a heartbeat there, which I highly doubt because it's still early, I'll get Tim to record that, but I'm very doubtful that see anything apart from the yolk sac, so but we shall see. Okay, now that we've arrived, I'm really freaking out now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we won't have to wait too long. Although I'll just reply to your comments if we have to wait, and that'll make the time pass. Okay,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So,
whatever will be, will be.
yeah, that's right. We can't control anything except for
How we handle ourselves.
how we handle it. So let's just handle it well.
True. Okay, let's go in. Is that what you were expecting?
I don't think I knew what I was expecting. I thought, I don't know.
So we've just come out of the appointment after waiting an hour in the waiting room. Our doctor he wasn't feeling positive about the pregnancy progressing whatsoever. He doesn't believe it will. The good news is the pregnancy is located in my uterus and not in my fallopian tube. He thinks we should prepare for this pregnancy not to continue
Swallow.
Why does this keep happening? Why can't things go right? I don't get it. So he could see the little circle thing. It wasn't the yolk sac. It's too small for that. It was just the, I can't remember what he said, is what we couldn't see, which is why he knows it's in the uterus. But I've also got this weird cavity next to the sac, which he's only ever seen once before in his many decades of, that didn't make us feel good. He said that's not usually there. He said it looks like it's fresh fluid or blood, and to expect to start potentially bleeding in the next day or week. I'm still waiting for my blood test results from this morning. Trying to stay hopeful, but after our doctor's reaction, we're really not feeling very hopeful. Tim said walking out, let's hope this baby proves him wrong. I mean, this is why we're so guarded, because it's just always bad news. Roller coaster, and I don't know if I should be staying hopeful still, because
roller coasters are meant to be fun. This is not even fun.
I mean, we've just got to remind ourselves that it will make sense one day. When we're holding our baby, it will make sense. Why it didn't happen now, why this pregnancy. I'm still hoping that my levels skyrocket. See, it does happen though. I've heard from so many of you positive stories about slow rising HCG, and you've had babies out of it, healthy babies. So what did he say? He's usually won't see anything in the uterus until your levels are over 1,000. Is that what he said?
Yeah, 1,500 is when
1,500. And so my levels are
480, but it'd be higher because we saw a little sack.
I don't know what to think anymore. I've got to keep having those blood tests every second day. Keep getting my HCG checked. I've got another ultrasound scheduled for next Wednesday. He just, with my levels the way they are, and they're not quite doubling.
Not where they're meant to be, apparently.
He said they're not where they're meant to be.
I'm still trying to stay hopeful that things are going to turn out in our favour.
It's so tricky. We're trying not to feel defeated.
Well, yeah.
And obviously, I'm so relieved that it's not an ectopic, because
that's what you're concerned about.
Yeah, because I was worried it would damage my only one good tube, and it would eliminate our chances of conceiving naturally again. So that's a big relief. But you know, we're still praying that this pregnancy is a healthy one, despite the medical professionals' opinion. We're hoping we're one of those few who defy the odds, but I guess only time will tell, and we have to keep going along as we have been. We were estimating or predicting what this afternoon's beta results will be. Was yours higher than mine?
No, mine was lower. Mine was
780.
Yeah.
Mine was 860. So it should be in around 948, or exactly 948 if it doubles exactly, but yeah.
Deep within, I was really excited. I was like, wishing for the best. And
Of
stuff.
course.
But I can't.
Of course you're excited deep within, and I think the stronger the love, the stronger the fear. You know, the minute you find out you're pregnant, the love that you feel for that baby is so strong. And the fear of losing it is even stronger, especially if you've lost a baby in the past. So I think it's only natural to feel guarded of your emotions to protect yourself for this kind of news. There's no guarantees in any pregnancy. I don't think I'll regret being guarded slightly. The love I've felt for this baby is real, and I have no regrets with how we're coping and how we're managing our emotions, because, you know, it keeps us going.
When I'm working, I'm not even. No, I'm not even thinking about work. I'm thinking about Celeste and the baby, and you know, I'm quietly stressing in my head about the outcomes of. Trying not to stress about it, but just wanting the outcome to be a positive outcome. That really consumes. You know, it's very consuming.
Of course.
And Celeste's got to deal with work as well, and that's very challenging for her too. It will happen, and it's got to happen because no one wants this sad ending.
I hope we have a happy ending. It's not fair. I've said that heaps of times, but. And we're probably going to get a beta result that's like 2,000 this afternoon, and we're going to be like,
well,
this is just hell. Oh my god, roller coaster.
Still, we still don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen. There's still hope.
Thanks again for all of your amazing support and prayers that we've received. And advice and encouragement and all of that good stuff, all of that stuff that we've desperately needed. It has been so very helpful, so thank you. Hello?
Hello, is that Celeste?
Yes.
Celeste, Kathy calling. How are you?
Hi, alright, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Celeste, I've got your result from today's blood test, and the levels have gone up to 925.
Okay.
So you've got another appointment with Michael next week, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
On Wednesday. So look, we might just get you to repeat the blood test that morning. Or
I've got one for Monday.
Did he say to do it Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If he has said that, that's perfectly fine.
So has that doubled?
Not quite.
Not quite?
Oh, actually, hang on. Well, my maths.
No, I can't even think right now.
Almost, hasn't it? 475 times 2. It has. Almost. Not quite. 950 would be doubled.
And it's 925?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So, look, I would say I wouldn't get my hopes up, let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did Michael say to you today?
Yeah, he's pretty not feeling positive about it.
Yeah. So look, I would have to reiterate that to say I wouldn't be banking on it.
Even though it's doubling or almost?
It's sort of just that bit slow though, like from your 280.
But isn't it meant to double within 48 to 72
to
hours?
48 hours.
I thought it was 48 to 72 hours.
No, 24 to 48.
I was told differently.
Yeah, no. Who told you differently? Did Michael tell you?
No, one of the nurses, Katrina. And it's all over the internet as well. It says 48 to 72 hours.
Yeah, we always say sort of 24 to 48.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's close. It is close to it. Like your 280 to double would be 560. It fell short of that at 475. And, you know, it's just shy of the doubling again at, you know, your 925. when it really should be around 950. So
Yeah.
look, I would just be very wary. I hope it proves me wrong, but I'd just be a little bit wary. All right.
What about my progesterone?
It's on the low side. It's 49.9.
Right. What should it be?
Around 100.
Okay.
Yeah. So your progesterone has in fact dropped since the initial result on the 7th.
Yeah.
Where it started off at 97.5, which would be acceptable, but it dropped to 89.3 and it's dropped now to 49.9, which indicates to me that it's unlikely to be an ongoing pregnancy. If you've got any concerns over the weekend, to phone or, but yeah, just to be wary. So, he has sort of said here in your notes it's an interuterine, but it's likely to be non-viable.
Yep.
All right? Okay, Celeste, so give us a call if you've got any concerns over the weekend, like if there's pain or nausea or vomiting or anything, untoward.
Yep.
And otherwise we'll talk to you Monday with the result. All right?
Okay.
Okay, Celeste.
All
Take
right.
care.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Okay guys, this isn't going to be a pretty video or end to this video, but I am beside myself. I just don't know what to do. My HCG has doubled almost, but my progesterone's plummeted. But obviously they don't have much faith in this pregnancy being ongoing. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should be taking... I've still got leftover progesterone from my IVF cycle. Or whether it's just not a viable pregnancy and I should just let nature take its course. But my HCG levels are rising, doubling in 48 hours. The last two have pretty much... This one has pretty much. I'm just so confused. And they obviously don't think it's ongoing. My doctor and the nurses. But I'm just so confused, and the nurse said it should double within 24 to 48 hours. And this whole time I've been thinking it's 48 to 72, which I'm 99% sure it is. I'm just so confused. I'm a mess. It's all catching up on me, this whole roller coaster.
Hello, Michael here.
Hi Michael, it's Celeste. Sorry to call you after hours.
No, you're right. No, what's up?
I'll just ask you a quick question.
Of course.
My progesterone's gone up to 925.
Your beta HCG, mate.
Sorry, yes, I've got progesterone on my mind. Yes, that was my next question.
Yep.
So it's almost doubled, it's 25 off, but my progesterone's gone down to 40-something, 49.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask the question, do you think I should be taking progesterone?
No. Well, I
or is it just nature's?
Yeah, I think it is nature's way, to be honest. I obviously wasn't giving you good vibes today, but what I saw correlated with your beta, I really don't think there's much chance for it at all, Celeste. So I know what you're saying. If there was any hope, we'd be, needing to supplement your progesterone, but
even with doubling, because it's close to doubling.
Yeah, but that's the first time it's gone close. And it was very slow early on, and I just saw this tiny little sack.
Yep.
Look, to be fair, I don't mind if you do. So I don't think it's obviously not going to be a bad thing if you use progesterone. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but maybe from your perspective, you would feel better if you did, and that's okay. And as I said, it can't do any harm. It can only really, perhaps help us to be, confident that we've done absolutely everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not unreasonable. So let's leave it at that.
Okay.
And you have you got some progesterone?
I do.
Yeah, all right. Well, look, start taking that. You're going to do another beta HCG on Monday, and I'm going to see you on Wednesday. Yep.
Okay. So just 2 a day?
Yeah, what have you got? What have you got, the quinone or?
No, the other one.
The other one, so 200 milligrams?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Look, I think just do, 2 a day. What was your progesterone level?
49, I think it was.
Yeah, okay. Take 2 a day, and that way we're being serious about supplementing it. We'll see what happens.
It's 100.
Yeah, okay. Well, so 200 is the right dose, my normal dose. So let's just say 200 milligrams, okay?
Okay, and just one more last thing. That body of fluid, is that likely to cause an issue with a pregnancy if it is?
No, not at all. I think it's probably just a bit of blood. That's all. And it's probably where, sort of separate next to where the sac's been trying to implant. So I think that's okay.
Okay.
Yep.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay.
I won't bother
no,
you
I'll
anymore.
talk to you next. No, you're fine.
Okay.
You've got my number. You call if you need to. I'll talk to you next week.
Thanks so much.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Reaching out for sunbeams, grasping at the light, soaking